I feel like I just did this, but today is let's reorganize my yarn stash again. But as I was cleaning and organizing this space, I came across some crochet kits that I had purchased. It's been a while. Let's go through them together, and then you guys can vote in the comments if there's any of these that you want me to attempt to make. And hey, it's Tammy, Crafty Mompreneur. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today is let's reorganize my yarn stash again. I feel like I just did this, but I have to say I took advantage of the Yarnspirations 40% off sale a few weeks ago. I kind of bought probably more than I should have, but since Joann is going to be closing and I won't have as much access to yarns, I won't be able to just run to Joann and pick up some more yarn. I did end up maybe going a little overboard, if you ask my husband. Anyways, I got 2 big boxes of yarn, and then I have one more on the way. But what I've decided to do is expand my yarn wall to be that side as well as this side. So I have 2 cubbies to build that are 2x6. And then I have to kind of decide what I'm going to do with all of this stuff. The shelf up there is very janky. It's starting to fall down. And so I think that I can still use a couple of the cubbies to organize the shipping supplies and things like that I have there. And then as well as for some of the little Scrunchy Sisters stuff that we have here. This area just needs a refresh, and it is kind of, seriously dog, this is the first area that you see when you go into our house. I would like it to be more presentable. And for a while, it looked pretty good when I had just finished my yarn wall, but then, I don't know, it just went haywire and now it's a mess again. And so I'm gonna share with you the yarn that I got, and then kind of just take you through my thought process, and then we'll build some shelves, we'll reorganize the yarn a little bit, and get it all taken care of. So I have no idea how long this video is gonna be, or how much of it I'm gonna show, but we're gonna get it done today because I really need to get this video done for tomorrow. I kind of need your guys' help because I do 3 videos a week, and as most of you know, this is the primary thing that I'm doing, and I'm working to turn it into a full-time income. So the 3 videos a week is my job. And I just want to know what kinds of content you guys like. I know from the statistics that you guys like the pattern roundup, but I don't want this to become pattern roundup channel. I want to create videos that you guys like and enjoy and maybe would like to see. So if you could drop in the comments any video ideas that you enjoy or that you think would be fun for me to do, because I'm here to provide you information, entertain you, give you helpful tips. What kinds of things do you want to see from me? So dropping those in the comments would be super helpful. Let's kick this off with, I'll show you the yarn that I got just real quickly, and then we'll get to organizing and building shelves, and I'll show you kind of what we're working with, and then we'll do a reveal at the end. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So fingers crossed I can get it all done, and this will be Tuesday's video. So let's see if I can make it happen. What are you doing? Why are you growling? Okay. Cameo from the dog. I had some Michaels rewards to use, and I had seen this Loops and Threads in the store, and so I wanted to give it a try. It kind of reminds me of a cross between Bernette Blanket and Chenille. And so I got 4 of these. This was from Michaels. Let's put those over here. And then these 3 I got because my plan is to do a big project every single month, a massive kind of crochet project. And these 3 and these 3 are for that project. So think I'm going to be starting on that later this week. Then I stopped by Hobby Lobby because I wanted to see what their kind of blanket yarn looked like. And I have since started working on a project, but this is the kind that I got because I needed a different brown than what Burnett Blanket's taupe is. Let's see, let me show you the difference. So this is Burnett Blanket taupe, and I just have a couple of these little skeins of that, but I wanted something that was more chocolatey, and so this is the difference. So this is Burnett Blanket, and this is the Hobby Lobby brand, and I feel like it's a good substitute, like if you look at the two together. So if you're looking for a brown that kind of works with Burnett, this Cuddle Cozy Occasion from Hobby Lobby seems to work pretty good. And then I also wanted to try their Snugs and Kisses. I got Teddy, and I got one in Soft Snowflake. And then this is to make like a lovey of some kind. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time showing you all the yarn. I'm just going to briefly go through it. And I got most of these mainly because I either have never had the color, or I was out and wanted to get more of it. So this one is Twilight. And then we have Light Teal. I used this one in the Scrappy Bear. Or I got a Burnt Mustard. Another Tan Pink. I had never gotten this one before, but it is Burnett Blanket Twist. And Beachcomber. You've got Cornflower, like a light blue. Lotus. I've never seen this one before. It is called Mostly Sunny. It's got like mustard gray and like a coral color in it. Okay, I got this one because I had been eyeing it in the store and just decided to go ahead and get it. It's Zing Dot. It's like that neon. The Vapor Gray is kind of like the lighter gray. Then this should be Baby Sand. Yeah, Baby Sand. And this purple one-ish is Aubergine. And then the last one for this box should just be Coal. Yeah, just another black one. Okay, so this one is Birch. And this one is Almond. And I had never ordered or had gotten Birch before, so I wanted to see what the difference is. And it's definitely more creamy than the Almond. And I do think I like Birch better than Almond. I don't know. So I got one of each of those. This one I had been using for Loaf Cats, and I think I saw this one in store somewhere, and I think I picked this up at some point. It's called Latte. I grabbed another one of the Ivory Tweed for Maple Chickens. I'd never gotten this color either. This is Lead, so it's like not a dark black, but it's like a charcoal gray. I got 2 of the whipped cream. This was one that I had never gotten before, and it is Beach Foam. So it's like all shades of cream and white. Then from Burnett Blanket Brights, I got Royal Blue. And this blue is another, okay, this one's Gray Blue. So it's similar to cornflower. So here's the cornflower and the gray blue next to each other. So this one here is lemon lime. Then called green. It's kind of like a bright green though. It's not really dark green. And then we have coral blossom, which is just like a light coral. And then this last one that I had never seen before was pink dreams. So all different shades of pink and white. Okay, so those are my boxes of yarn. And here's kind of the state of things. These are just some empty bags. This is how my yarn wall looks now. And over here is just where we have like kind of shipping stuff, and we had really been using this for the Scrunchy Sisters. This shelf here is kind of falling down. It's definitely not on there very well. So this definitely needs to be cleaned up. So I'm gonna be taking that shelf down and building those and putting them on there. And then I'll use one of the cubbies for like shipping stuff and that kind of stuff. Get rid of that and then just kind of reorganize all that down there. So this is the state of things right now. And I'm gonna get to work and build some shelves and clear all that off and see if I can make this room look presentable again. So I think my first order of business is to clean off all of this, take down the shelf, and then clear all this out, and then build the shelves. So I think I'm gonna put you on time lapse. We can get to organizing. Okay, so the top of the table is cleaned off and I am ready to build my two cubbies. So these are the shelves. I got them at Walmart and I think they were like $28, $30, something like that. And I got two of them. They're just the same ones that I used on the other side, so they'll look, they'll look the same. And I won't bore you with the building of these, but I'll check back in with you when they are done. All right, one down, one more to go. I'm not sure, I might have to reorganize that kind of stuff, but that's where my plushies go and that needs to be organized. So we'll see where I'm at once I get this other thing built and the yarn organized into it. Okay, both of the cubbies are built. I put them up there. Now I just need to secure them to the wall and then start loading them back up. So building the two of these took 40 minutes total. And that was also peeling off all the stickers of that one. I still need to peel the stickers of this one. So built two shelves in less than 45 minutes. Made pretty good time on that. They're nice and secured onto the wall, so they're not going anywhere. Now I need to figure out where to set up like shipping and stuff, and then I will be done. I can load up the yarn. So I will come back and show you how it turned out. So I'm super happy with how the organization of my front room came out. In my shipping station over here on this left side table. And then I was able to get everything else to fit. So I am super happy and grateful that that is all done. But as I was cleaning and organizing this space, I came across some crochet kits that I had purchased. It's been a while. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I am always looking for ideas on the kinds of content that you guys are looking for. And what I thought I would do is I would show you these beginner kits that I bought and see if there are any of these that you want me to try and make a video about them, or if you want me to try and, make them all or most of them and see how they turn out. So let's go through them together, and then you guys can vote in the comments if there's any of these that you want me to attempt to make and see if they actually are beginner friendly. Now, I would do this in this video, but this is kind of like a different type of video. So we're just going to do some show and tell, and I'll show you what I have and where I bought them. I think I have that information. And then I can always pick up some other kits too, like if there's some at Michael's that you know of. I've actually never even done a Woobles kit, so maybe I try a Woobles kit and all of these and pit them against each other. That could be an idea. All right, let's get into all of these beginner kits that I have. So first up, the most recent ones I got, I saw crochet kits at the Dollar Tree. So I picked up the panda and the little bee. Again, these are $1.25. And in looking at it, it looks like it has all of the things that you need. The little hook is kind of $1.25-ish. But, part of the test would be to see how it crochets and if these are worth it or not. It was a kit that I got off of the TikTok shop. And I am a little bit of a sucker for anything cactus. And I'm actually considering a cactus being my next YouTube tutorial type pattern. Just because I really haven't found a good cactus pattern that I love. So I got this little kit where you could make all of these cactus. And I think I started one. Yes, I did. And this is as far as I got. So this one, it comes with the booklet. The yarn comes with all the yarn. The yarn is not my favorite. It's like really thin, almost like milk cotton, I want to say. But this definitely says that, it's beginner friendly, and it does have, videos I think you can link to. So there we have a cactus kit. And the rest of the ones that I got off of AliExpress because I wanted to just try a whole bunch of them and see if there was any that I really liked that I could then look at possibly putting my own kit together and that kind of thing. So I bought all of these to see what was out there. And let me just show you the ones that I found. So the first ones that I got, well, I don't even know if these were the first ones. But this first one is 3 little animals, a squirrel, owl, and a hedgehog. And it all just kind of comes in a bag. So not a ton of instructions. Like there's an instruction book. But again, I haven't tested these. So part of the video would be me testing these patterns out. The yarn on these, I want to say, is thicker than that cactus one. Feels like it might be a little bit easier to work with. Comes with a little Ziploc of the needles, a crochet hook, and then the safety eyes. There's no backs to the safety eyes, which is interesting. I don't know. So there's another option. And then we have these 3, which is a little dino and a bee and a, I guess, unicorn. These kind of reminded me of the Woobles kits a little bit, but the yarn does not look like the Woobles yarn at all, I don't think. It's a lot, it's very soft. So I'm not sure how that would be to crochet with. It says it comes with a needle and safety eyes, but I don't see those right here. So I'm sure they're around here somewhere, but I just don't see them right off the bat here. Okay, then the next ones that I have, I don't have a picture of, but these definitely reminded me of Woobles when I saw them on AliExpress. Now, if you're not familiar with AliExpress, AliExpress is kind of like a, it's where a lot of companies source their products, and then they work with the manufacturers in usually China to source the things for their products. My whole purpose in ordering from AliExpress all of these things was to just see what was out there and just to get my hands on some of the different options that are out there. And so this is how they came. There were no instructions, but I did have my daughter do some research on the listing, and she was telling me that the orange one, like this orange set, it makes a fox. The white set makes a rabbit. The yellow makes a chick. And the blue makes a penguin. I'm gonna guess that these are gonna be the most like the Woobles kits, because the yarn just seems very much like that type of kit. And I feel like I started this one, but I never got around to it. So with all that, you've seen all the different, beginner kits. I have also seen some at Michael's, and then there's also the Woobles kits. So my question to you is, now that you've seen all of these kits, are there any of them that you want me to make for a future video? Do you not care about them? Would it be interesting to see if any of these, like, how they work up? Like, I don't know. I'm really just kind of trying to look for ideas. I have some videos that I have coming up. And so the April project I just started on this morning. So that's coming up in April. I also have my end of the month, like what I crocheted in March. I do one of those once a month. So I'll share everything that I've crocheted during the month of March. And that will be one of the first videos of April. I was gonna do those at like the last Friday of every month, but this one would be this Friday, and there's still like 4 days left in the month. So it's not technically everything I crocheted in March. So I'm kind of shifting things a little bit so that that video will fall after the last day of the month, every month. But you can see that's one of the things that I'll be sharing every month. This April, I will have my 6 months on YouTube, monetized on YouTube. And then that will move to like every 6 months instead of doing one every single month, because not much is really changing on that front. And then what else? What other videos do I have? Oh, I'm currently filming like, how much can I crochet in 40 hours? So that's been fun. Kind of eye-opening on how much or little you can get crocheted in 40 hours. So that's a video for April. Let me think. What other April videos do I have coming up? My spring market recap. I could do that. But I don't know. Like, I am literally just trying to come up with ideas. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. I do know that you guys like those crochet with me where I crochet like plushies. Those have been kind of popular, and I'll continue to do like the pattern roundups. I do have a couple of those planned for the next couple of months. But if there's anything else that you guys can think of types of videos that you would want me to make, I'm trying to fit in some tutorials, but I don't know. I guess the thing with tutorials for me is I feel like there's so many out there already that I guess it's just like this, it's just coming up with ideas. Like it's been kind of hard for me. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Anyways, this is going way too long. This was just most to be mint. And do I know what that's going to be yet? Because I just redid my schedule.